Hello everyone, you read the latest market news on May the 21st, 2021. Bezos' space auction picks up competitor soars. Jeff Bezos' company Blue Origin is auctioning off one of the 6 seats in the passenger capsule to be launched by a new Shepard rocket into suborbital space. The auction began on 5th of May and the bid has since risen to $2.8 million as for the first flight of the new Shepard rocket. It is scheduled for July the 20th. Blue Origin's competitor is suborbital travel Virgin Galactic, said the ticket price for a SpaceShipTwo would be $250,000. Shares in Richard Branson's Virgin Galactic space company were up 23% in pre-market on Thursday, standing at $21.39. Investors were encouraged by the news that Virgin Galactic had managed to fix the problems that had prevented previous tests of the SpaceShipTwo spacecraft. The last flight in December 2020 had to be suspended due to electromagnetic interference. As a result, the company said it would conduct a test launch on 22nd of May. Chainalysis names the culprit of Bitcoin's fall. Chainalysis analysts reviewed on-chain activity to find out who caused Bitcoin's precipitous drop. According to them, institutional investors were not the cause of cryptocurrency's recent plunge below $30,000. Chainalysis experts found that retail investors actively sold Bitcoin during the fall, although institutional investors tried to save the market by limiting purchases. Experts estimate that about $410 billion has been invested in buying Bitcoin at current prices, and of that, about $300 billion has turned out to be a loss. However, the remaining $110 billion has recouped all Bitcoin costs held since mid-March 2020. This, according to Chainalysis, means that investors have strong initiatives not to sell the cryptocurrency but to continue to invest in new areas of the market. Stocks rally following U.S. amid calm over inflation. Shares of Asian tech and growth companies rose on Friday following Wall Street as investors eased fears over high inflation and the prospect of an imminent reduction in stimulus from the Federal Reserve. Japan's Nikkei index and Taiwan's stock index stood out in the region, where stocks were broadly mixed with gains of 0.8% and 1.2% respectively. Chinese blue chips lost 0.8%, however, led by financial companies, which overshadowed broader gains in the region. European equities looked set for a rally at the opening of trading on Friday, with Eurostoxx 50 and FTSE futures both up 0.4% and 0.2%. Growth stocks led the way as Treasury yields fell after weaker than expected U.S. business activity data. Lower commodity prices, especially oil, also undermined the thesis of too high inflation. UK spending surges as shops open after lockdown. British retail sales rose in April as shoppers spent money on new clothes after shops reopened after months of closures, official figures showed on Friday. Sales jumped 9.2% year-on-year in April, double the average forecast after rising 5.1% in March. UK retail sales are now 10.6% higher than in February 2020, before the pandemic started, although many retailers have been hit hard by repeated lockdowns that have accelerated the move to online shopping. Department store Debenhams closed its last shop this month after more than 240 years of trading, although the brand name was bought by online retailer Boohoo. Retailers such as clothing and furniture shops, which the government has categorized as non-core, could not reopen to customers in England until April the 12th, as they were forced to close in early January.